Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Gabby. I do a lot of content surrounding Lululemon, fashion, beauty, and of course vlogs, keeping you up to date with all the behind the scenes of my life. So be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. But as you can tell by the title of this video, we are back with another haul of things I picked up from Lululemon and Sephora. Sephora is just having their winter savings event, so of course I had to shop that. And as always, I am testing out new Lululemon products and picking up staple pieces, so I wanted to share everything that I got with you guys recently, and I will have everything linked down below in the description in case you want to shop any of the items I mentioned in today's video. I will be trying the Lululemon items on as well, in case you're wondering. So without further ado, if you want to see what I picked up from Lululemon and Sephora, then just keep on watching. Alright, let's start off with Sephora because their holiday savings event just happened. Hopefully this video will be up before the whole event is over, but if you didn't know, if you are a Sephora insider or member, then you basically get like 10 to 20% off of your purchase and 30% off of the Sephora collection. So it's a great time to stock up on all of your favorites and replenish your, I don't know, skincare, makeup, hair care, whatever, or even shop for holiday gifts. So I definitely took advantage of that and stocked up on some of my essentials in my skincare routine. Most of this stuff is skincare actually. I did not buy any hair care and I bought minimal makeup stuff. So this one was mostly based on skincare because that's what I needed most of my replenishment for, and I wanted to take advantage of the 20% off. Now I know lots of people say, oh well, you know, these brands have better deals on their website. A lot of these brands actually don't ship to Canada, which is inconvenient, or you have to pay like a lot of duties and taxes, so I still take advantage of the Sephora sale. But nonetheless, let me show you what I got. I definitely spent a lot this time around, but I need to spend like $300 more to keep my rouge status into the next year. So I was like, okay, you know what, why not? I need some restocks on products, and then I picked up a few new things as well. I did end up returning a couple things, but because they just weren't what I was expecting, but nonetheless, this is what I have so far. And then I also have another order coming, but I think I'll just share that like verbally so I don't have to make a separate haul. But the first thing in here is a restock for me. This is the Ole Henriksen Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. I absolutely love this. It smells so good, like you're at a spa. It kind of has a smell of like mint to it, but it just feels so luxurious like when I use this in the morning. This is typically my morning only cleanser. I did get a facial last year and they said to use something with AHAs to kind of help gently exfoliate my skin. So I've been using this for the past year. I've loved it. This bottle did last me a year. I still have like probably this much in it, but I just wouldn't make it to the next savings event, so I decided to have a backup just in case. But this does go a long way. You don't need a lot. It is expensive, but like I said, it's lasted me the entire year, and I feel like it has made a little bit of a difference in my skin, or at least keeping like the oil at bay, because I do have very combo oily skin. So I have very oily T-zone, especially around like the jaw and stuff for like hormonal acne. So I feel like this has helped kind of keep that at bay. So that is the first thing I picked up. The next thing in here is new slash kind of a restock, but I mean, I already have two of these. This is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the flavor Sweet Mint. The holidays are coming up, and I feel like mint just kind of screams, you know, holiday, Christmas to me. This one is more of a clear, what is this, consistency color or whatever, so it doesn't have a tint to it, but I love the sweet mint smell. I just feel like it kind of smells like a peppermint sugar cookie, but I love these. I have two colors of them already, one in pink sugar, the other one I think is like the vanilla beige or something like that. I absolutely love these. They actually make your lips feel hydrated, and they give you a little bit of a shine like a gloss, but they're not like too sticky or anything. So I've been loving my other two, and I felt like because it's winter and it's super dry where I am, we might as well just have them everywhere. So I really wanted to try the new Sweet Mint color, so I decided to pick that up during the event. Okay, and the next thing I have is the Watermelon Niacinamide Drops from Glow Recipe. I absolutely love these. This is my third bottle of it, I think. I opted out to not purchase it during the Sephora spring savings event, and I regretted it because I ran out of mine like 2 weeks after, which was like really silly. But I had some other serums that I wanted to try and use up, but none of them really, you know, did the same thing as this one. I just love this one, and adding it to my skincare routine in the morning, I just love the way it gives my face a nice glow for like makeup free days, or even under like makeup. I feel like it gives a nice glow as well. So I've missed having these in my skincare routine for the past 5-6 months, so I wanted to go ahead and restock on those, and this bottle does usually last me a while, so that's good at least. But that is the next thing I got. Moving on, another few restocks of skincare. This is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream. I did get sent this in PR last year, I think, and I absolutely love this. It was great. I love it for winter, especially because it is nice and hydrating, and I feel like my skin does feel really smooth and hydrated after I use this. I normally use this at night, so like more of a night cream because it is a little bit thicker, but I honestly loved it so much that I went ahead and actually purchased a restock for myself. I still have a little bit left, I think, in the other one, and again, because I use it only as a night cream, I feel like it does last a little bit longer. It does have like one of these cool little pumps that you like pump the lotion out of. I'm not going to open it just yet, but I like that, and then I just usually take it off and like scoop the rest out. But that is the next thing I got. This is probably the most expensive face moisturizing cream I've ever bought myself in my life, but I honestly think it was worth it, and since the first one was technically part of PR, I decided to treat myself to a restock. And along that lines, I also restocked on the Kate Somerville Delicate Recovery Serum. They sent me one of these as a gift, and I honestly fell in love with it. I love this for my pregnancy as well, but I really feel like this is a great serum for when your skin just needs a break from, like, I use retinols and stuff and vitamin C, and sometimes it gets irritated, and if I like use it too much, then obviously my skin is going to start getting red and irritated and breaking out. This fixes it for me. I honestly love this stuff. I use a tiny bit, again, at night in combination with the moisturizing cream. I feel like that just brings my skin back to normal and nice and balanced and hydrated. So I actually really like this stuff. Again, probably the most I've ever spent on skincare for myself because they last a long time, and I feel like skin is like very important to invest in, and I don't get facials or anything very often. I just wanted to kind of treat myself with my own skincare, especially coming into postpartum. It's gonna get crazy. The next thing I picked up is something new to me. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Advanced Retinol and Ferulic, I don't know, acid texture renewal serum. So I've heard good things about this. I do have quite a bit of dullness and kind of texture to my skin when I don't have makeup on, so I wanted something to kind of help combat that. Yes, I use AHAs and like retinol. I used the Murad one, but I wanted to give this one a go instead this time, so we're gonna see if this works. It's a very small bottle, it's 1 fluid ounce, but I do hear a tiny bit goes a long way, especially if I'm going to only be using it kind of on my cheek area. I feel like that will help it last longer. I don't need it all over my face. I literally just need it like right in here on both sides. So we're gonna test this out, and I will keep you guys updated on how I like it. Okay, and the last thing I have here to show you is, again, a restock of the Gel Serum Bright Future Sephora Collection Concealer. I get the shade 11. I've been through multiple bottles of these. I pick up one every single savings event, and this was actually on sale for $10, and 30% off of that made this $7. It is super affordable, you guys. I know there's probably better concealers and, you know, more expensive ones, and I had my eye on a couple of those, like one from House Labs, I think, and there was Kulfi, something like that, that I wanted to try out, but honestly, I just can't beat, you can't beat the price of this one, and it does the job just fine for me, and this is like cheaper than drugstore concealer, so I pretty much go with this one every single time. I've been through multiple bottles of it, and I absolutely love it. So that is the last thing that I have here to show you. What I ended up returning was a mini Tartelette palette. I am on the hunt for a kind of everyday eyeshadow palette, but when I received it, the colors just weren't as like pink and pigmented as they were on the website, so I decided to return that one. I returned the Vitamin C Sephora Collection serum thing. I think I'm gonna go with like a different vitamin C, and I don't know, I just changed my mind about that one. And then the third thing I returned was makeup sponge, and I got 2 brushes instead. So I got a concealer brush from the Sephora collection and the blush brush number 99, I think, as well, just for like makeup applications instead of using a sponge. Gonna try and change it up a little bit and see how that goes instead of getting sponges every time. And the other thing I ordered was the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. Again, heard super good things about that one, so that was kind of a last minute decision to include that, but that is everything I got from the Sephora savings event. Okay, and moving on to Lululemon, our favorite part of this haul. Let's start off with the shoes. Now, one of my followers actually gifted me or sent me their Sweat Collective, like share with family and friends discount, so I got a 25% off discount to stock up on some items here. So Shaylin, if you're watching this, then thank you so much. Shout out to you. But she was so kind to send me that and think of me to make an order at Lululemon. So very excited, and this is what I got with it. So starting off, I got a new pair of shoes. Again, in my last haul, I just got a new pair of Blissfeels because if you didn't know, your feet can grow in pregnancy and sometimes they don't go back to their original size. So most of my shoes are actually too small for me now, and I had to go up half a size in a lot of my shoes. So I wanted to replace my Chargefeels. So these are the Chargefeel 2 Low Workout Shoe, and I got them in the white Delicate Mint colorway. Now, I feel like Delicate Mint is like very subtle in this one. It's mostly white, which I wanted. I actually wanted like just plain white, but they don't have any just plain white Chargefeel shoes because that's like what my last Chargefeels were. But I got these in a size 6.5. I have not worn these yet, so I cannot attest to the difference between like the original Chargefeels and the new updated ones, but they're supposed to be better, I guess. The only real difference I would say is kind of the design of the shoe. Just like the Blissfeels, they did update the design like on the outside of them. But if you guys want a comparison between Blissfeel, like the original ones, and the new ones, and same with the Chargefeels, then let me know down in the comments below and I will do one of those videos for you. But so far I haven't really noticed too much of a difference between the Blissfeel 1 and 2, so hopefully there's not too much of a difference between the Chargefeels. I just like these for like walking around. I will wear these to berries or any type of HIIT workout kind of thing, just because they're more of a running / training shoe. Yes, they're not the most technical. I feel like they still work for me because that's pretty much the only type of workout I do, and I would just wear these like probably day to day as well. So that is the first thing I got with that 25% off. Next, moving on to more clothing items. I got a few like more staples. I wanted to buy things that don't really go on We Made too much, so that was kind of my plan for this. I didn't get too many things because I just spent a bunch of money on the Wondermost collection, so be sure to go check out my review on that. I know they just came out with a couple more bodysuits and stuff, but most of the items from the Wondermost collection are in the last video I posted, so if you're curious about that, please go check that out. But moving on, the first thing I got is a new pair of Aligns in the color Red Merlot. I don't have any leggings in this color, believe it or not, so I think I have Cassis in the Wonder Trains, and I just feel like Aligns are way more comfy for me right now. Again, I'm only 2.5 months postpartum, so I'm not quite back to my full pre-pregnancy size. I still have a little bit of weight in places, so I just feel like these are the most comfy item to wear, and I just love this color for fall / winter, and I feel like it is more of a staple. I think it's part of their like permanent kind of colors, like white, black, navy, red Merlot are all supposed to be like their permanent colors, so I don't think we see these on markdown that often, so that's why I went with this color. And again, I feel like it's a timeless red that, I don't know, it doesn't really go out of style. Next thing I got actually is a replenishment. What do you call this? I don't know. My Swiftly Tech in this exact Swiftly Tech that I had previously got a hole in it, and I know holes usually in items don't qualify for quality promises and stuff like that, since I did work there and that's kind of the basis. It's mostly for like quality, like if the seam came undone or something like that, manufacturing errors, not if you snag a hole in it. So I guess my Swiftly somehow snagged a hole, and that was unfortunate, so I decided to go ahead and replace that with that 25% 25% off because I wear this thing so much, and I did check the other one was like 4 years old, so I guess it was time to replace it anyways. But this is like my favorite Swiftly, especially the color. It is neutral, so it goes with pretty much everything, and I did get the regular length in them because I just felt like if I wanted more coverage, then it has it. It was great during pregnancy as well. Because of the longer length, it did fit over my bump, so I did go back to the longer regular Swiftly length in that one. I got a size 4 in this, and again, it's just like a staple item for me. I wear this like countless times, so needed to replace my other Swiftly. And the last thing I got with that 25% off discount is another staple item for me. If you know, you know. I love the whole tight long sleeves, and the color Heathercore Ultralight Gray. This is my favorite like neutral color from Lululemon. I have it in the scuba half zip, the full zip, joggers, like multiple shirts at this point. So of course I had to pick it up in the whole tight long sleeve because I don't actually own this one yet, because it doesn't go on markdown I think ever or that often. Again, I think this is one of their kind of more core colorways, so I wanted to go ahead and pick that one up. It is the like most perfect light gray neutral color, and these shirts are just so soft, so flattering. I love them, and I've been wearing them so much, especially for fall winter. They are perfect, especially for layering, so I had to get this one. Okay, moving on in the haul. If you guys didn't see, again, the Wondermost collection slash haul slash review, then go watch it, but I wanted to include them in this video in case you saw that one and wanted to know what I kept, or if you haven't seen that one, here's what I actually kept from that collection. So the first thing is the scoop neck bralette. Now in the review I said that these probably weren't like my favorite over the Like a Clouds. I probably would pick the Like a Clouds. The one thing I do like about this though is it does have adjustable straps in the back, and it is just a single strap as well, where the Like a Clouds have like 2 straps in the back. So I did like that aspect of it, but do know that these do not have any padding or anything whatsoever, so they are slightly nippy and don't have a ton of coverage. So if you're looking for that, then maybe this is not the best option. You could put like those little removable inserts from the sports bras in here, and I would probably do that if I had to go out in this, but it would be great for like overnight feeds. It's super soft, very stretchy, again kind of designed more for that loungewear piece, so kind of more at home, not really for working out or anything. It does say light support for A to D cups. Again, I said that in the review that I feel like that is a very generous range, because D cups have a very large range, I would say, depending on your band size as well. So it doesn't have a ton of coverage if you're more in that D cup range. If you're maybe more in that A cup range, I think this would be a great little bralette, but I ended up keeping it again for kind of that overnight feed aspect. And the other thing I kept from that collection is the triangle bralettes. Of course, if you saw that, then you know that this was my favorite item in the Wondermost collection, hands down. So of course I had to keep this. I bought this with the intention of keeping it, and I also loved it so much that I did buy it in black. There's a ton of other colors now on the website. Like honestly, I would probably buy more of them, but I don't need them right now, so they are on my watch list. But I absolutely love these ones. Again, great for nursing. It does say light support A to D cups. I feel like this one maybe is a little bit more generous because I don't know, it just like you could get away with it, but they are very thin strapped in the back. It does have the adjustable straps and the kind of closure at the back too, which I kind of like, so it's a little bit more adjustable than this one. But I got all of these bralettes in a size 6, but they're so soft. I love them. And the last thing I ended up keeping, but I think I'm going to actually return it and slash exchange it, is the square neck sleeveless bodysuit in Twilight Rose. I did really like this one. It has a thong backing to it. The only thing I didn't love was the kind of seams on the side for it. I just felt like it wasn't as dressy as it could be if it didn't have the seams there. But I love this color. I got it in a size small. However, they just came out with the high neck one in Twilight Rose, which I kind of like better. I did have the high neck one in bone, but I decided not to keep that one because there's no way I could keep that clean with a baby around. So I wanted to go with like a kind of a darker color to it, and I absolutely love these bodysuits. I think they are super comfy. They do have like the 2 kind of clasps at the bottom, so you could like adjust it a little bit so you don't have so much of a wedgie, but they are kind of hard to do up. And the high neck one has more of a bikini cut to the back, which I would prefer more. Something I probably wouldn't wear necessarily lounging because I don't love the thong back to it, but they are super cute, super comfy. So I don't know, I might exchange this one. Maybe I'll keep this one. I'm not 100% sure yet, we'll see, but that is the other thing I did end up keeping. Okay, and the last few items in here, I got a couple items on markdown. You guys know the Free to Be Serene bra is my absolute favorite, and my previous ones, like pre-pregnancy size, do not fit at the moment, so I only have like 2 sports bras that I rotate between for ringette. But if I have ringette more than twice in a week or whatever, then I just wanted like one more to have just in case. So I got this one in Pipe Dream Blue. I get a size 4 in these now. I used to get a size 2. This is definitely out of my color range, but it was on markdown, and I figured because it's just going under my ringette stuff, I'm not really going to mind the brighter color, I think. So I don't know if I'd wear this like by itself. I think it's like a nice color. It's just like not really my color palette. You guys know I love the kind of pinks and pastel-y things, but this was a little bit out of my wheelhouse, and hopefully I don't regret this color choice. But I love the Free to Be Serene bras, and I couldn't pass it up because they don't really have many colors at all on the website right now, and I really hope they're not discontinuing it. And the other thing I did get on markdown is a new item to me, another Swiftly, but this is the cropped version, and I did try this on in store and fell in love with it. So it is definitely very, very cropped. It just meets at the band of my high-waisted leggings, so definitely cropped, more cropped than the waist length one. This is such a cute top. This is the color Dramatic Magenta. Again, I got a size 4 in this, and again, a little bit more out of my color palette, but I feel like it went really nice with this Pipe Dream Blue, and I love it paired with Dark Forest as well. So I feel like I have some colors that will go with this. Not as many, I think, because again, I lean more towards like pastel colors, but I think this was super cute and it was on markdown, so I wanted to try these out. The last thing in here is a newer item. It is the dual pouch wristlet, and this is the Vapor White and Pink Mist color. This one is so pretty, very festive for the holidays. I absolutely love the kind of gold glitter on the strap, and then has like the gold detailing on the actual keychain here. I have not had a dual pouch wristlet yet. I've not picked one up, I've not purchased one or tried one out. I've been kind of waiting for the perfect color way, and this one was it for sure. Definitely my color palette, pink and gray, if you caught on to that by the theme of this video. I'm very excited. I just wanted something to kind of have it all in one, a grab and go. I love that this keychain is basically a smaller version of the Never Lost keychain. I had 2 of those, but they're just too big to really fit in any kind of bag. So if, you know, be all end all, I'll probably end up taking these off and just using the keychain to put all my stuff on. But I definitely love this little card pouch as well, so that I can put my cards in it and just like have it all in one. I will attach my keys to this as well. I don't know what I would put in this smaller pouch, so that's what kind of makes me think like, oh, I could just like take this off if I don't need it, and then this is kind of just a grab and go item in case I don't need the full diaper bag. Then it's just like ready to go, and it still fits in my pocket of my winter jacket, versus like the big keychain, it was just kind of hard to like stuff in there. So I'm very excited for this item. If you guys have tried this out before, let me know what you think of it, but I think this will come in handy, especially being a mom, to just grab and go. And since my car is like one of those like push starts, I need my keys close to me, so instead of having them in the diaper bag, at least I can have them just like on my wrist and kind of just like take them with me when I go places. So that is everything I got for this haul. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end and enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Lululemon and vlog content, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos, because I don't exactly have a schedule yet. Having a 2-month-old kind of means I don't really have a schedule at the moment, so I'm kind of just uploading when I can. So you want to make sure that you're hitting that notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below. What is something on your holiday wish list? I would love to know. I think I'm going to do some gift guides and things like that, or just let me know what kind of content you guys want to see, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!